Welcome back to Crunch Time, and we are here in the kitchen making up a dessert as per request by Nick.
Yes.
Chloe, what's your favourite kind of dessert?
Well, I like all type of dessert, but especially chocolate ones.
Chocolate ones, what a coincidence, because today we're making a chocolate tiramisu. So the way that we start a tiramisu, which traditionally is made with coffee, but today we're going to make it with chocolate, why not, is we whip together some cream, some mascarpone and some vanilla bean. Have you seen mascarpone before, Taylor?
Nope.
Brilliant. It's kind of like, have a sniff of that. It's kind of like an Italian cream cheese. So give that a whiff.
Smells like cheese.
It does smell like cheese, exactly. And we're going to lighten it up by adding some whipped cream. And now I'm going to show you how to fold the cream into something so it stays nice and light and fluffy. So the way you do that is you add just a little bit, very carefully. Fold it in a figure-8 motion, not to lose any air. Chloe, you're watching carefully because the next job will be yours. Once you've folded in nice and lightly, you're going to add the rest of the cream in little bits and fold it in and under in a figure-8 motion. I feel like you've done enough figure-8s, you'll be able to nail this one. There you go.
Food art.
From figure skates to figure-8s. There she goes. If you can pass me the sponge fingers over here, thank you.
Do I add more?
Yep.
Round
add
the back,
more cream.
Alice. There you go.
Wonderful, thank you. And then you can add even more. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get these sponge fingers, which are also used for charlotte, but in this case we're going to use it for the tiramisu, and we're going to pop it into some chocolate milk. Now, Taylor, do you want to grab the chocolate milk? Bring it over.
It's quite heavy, mate.
It is.
Don't
Both
spill it on the
hands.
pants, whatever you do.
No. Excellent.
Sorry, my mum wouldn't like that.
No, she
No.
wouldn't. Now we've made this chocolate milk. Taylor, are you a chocolate milk fan?
Yes.
Good, excellent. And the way to make chocolate milk is just some cocoa powder and some milk, and guess what? You stir it together and what do you get? Chocolate milk. And then in go these sponge fingers. So just like
Yum,
that,
yum.
soaking them in the chocolate milk. Who said yum? Was that you, Taylor?
Yep.
This is your job. Come on over here. I'm gonna get you to pop those sponge fingers in as well.
Where do we put them after they've been soaked in there?
So after they've been soaked, we're going to put them into a little cup a little bit later, but keep soaking, because you want to be doing this for about 5 to 10 minutes too.
Leaving them in there for 5 to 10 minutes?
Exactly.
Do we take them out once they're squishy?
Exactly. Now, while Chloe's still going, folding in that cream, and those chocolate fingers are getting nice and squishy, Nick, I'm going to get you to grate some of this dark chocolate. Now, good quality dark chocolate always makes a difference in a recipe like this, and you don't need very much. Now, remember, Nick, that's not the way you do it.
Sorry.
It's actually, let me show you.
It's not this way.
It is that way, yes.
Sorry. For the Scandinavian grip
I
there.
like that. That
They
was
do it
great.
differently in the Northern Hemisphere,
They
of course.
do, but this is, of course, an Italian recipe, and the Italians do it that way.
Okay.
Brilliant. So could you see the skill there? And Nick is, of course, watching his fingers, not the food, when he's grating, to make sure that he's very careful, because those graters are very sharp.
Well,
Yeah.
Alice, some of them are getting really, really soaked in, so do we take them out?
Yes, absolutely. Great question,
I think
Taylor.
one's like half gone.
Half gone is perfect.
Couldn't
That's-
swim. That was having trouble.
So, do you want to
is.
pop them in the bottom here, Taylor?
And that would be easier.
Great.
That's half
Excellent.
gone.
And we just layer, and I think what we're going to try and do is sort of layer in almost like a flower shape. And you want to sort of layer the entire base before we put on that first layer of cream. That's looking terrific. Great job. How's that cream coming along, Chloe?
Great.
That's looking really, really nice and combined, and still really light and fluffy. And the reason we use the mascarpone mixed in with the cream is because it gives it a lovely tart, sour flavour. If you don't have mascarpone, you can just use straight up cream.
Well, I'm not a very good chef.
No, look, you are absolutely
Taylor, you're on fire, mate.
on fire.
Don't be so hard on
exactly.
yourself.
I think we're ready to layer now. So Chloe, well done with that. I'm going to show you how to do the first layer, and then you can do some of the rest, or all of the rest, in fact, based on the way that you've done that. So we're going to add some cream to the bottom, just like that. Do you want to keep going? Wonderful. Taylor, your work is not done either. Keep going.
Running
Tally,
out
do you
of-
want to wash your hands? Oh, you're still going? Cool.
Yeah,
No
look, it's
problems.
a team effort here,
Yeah,
Nick.
absolutely.
I'm just going to pop a bit of cocoa on top. Keep
Yum.
going with that. I reckon it's time to layer up a little bit more of these sponge fingers. That's looking great.
Alice, could you use milk chocolate?
You could, but I find dark chocolate has a lot more flavour, a lot more chocolatiness, you could say. Now, this chocolate that you're grating, Nick, that's going to go right on top. So we'll wait till the very end to grate that chocolate on top. I think that's just enough. Well done.
Thank you.
Excellent. And the cocoa powder that I've put in between the layers, that's going to give a little bit of colour, a bit of interest, and a little bit of that lovely chocolatey bitterness as well. Great job. All right, now pop the rest of that cream on top. We're going to finish this off with the chocolate that Nick has gloriously grated. Well done there.
Thank you.
Let's have one more in here.
And if you want to make this again, you can always go to our website for lots more recipes like this.
Yum.
It's looking good, isn't it, Taylor? Oh, yeah.
Good enough to eat.
Yes.
All right, what a fantastic meal. Well, there's plenty more awesome fun times coming up on Crunch Time. Oh, let's feast. Let's feast.